Can you comment on the specific allegations, though?
So, good try, right? A month into her campaign, Hillary Clinton has taken a total of 8 questions from reporters that she mostly does not answer. And she's yet to do a sit-down, one-on-one interview. Meanwhile, we are learning the Clinton Foundation is still taking money from foreign donors despite a promise to stop that move. Alan Colmes, host of the Alan Colmes radio show, and Brad Blakeman is former deputy assistant to President George W. Bush. Gentlemen, good morning to both of you. With the breaking news, we have a truncated segment here today. She said she would stop. Apparently, it has not happened, and you have a problem with it, Alan.
She's got to answer questions. She's got to stand up and answer to the press, whether it's a news conference or an interview and we said on Bill O'Reilly's show last night, I actually agreed with Bill, the FBI might want to look into this, that there was not a conflict of interest between her work as Secretary of State and any money that went to the Clinton Foundation.
You would support that?
Absolutely.
I don't think you'd disagree with that, would you?
I don't disagree, and I give Alan a lot of credit. It's the right thing to do. Even the appearance of impropriety by somebody who's running for president, who held high office as Secretary of State, whose husband was a former president, this doesn't pass the smell test, and any candidate, no matter who they are, Republican or Democrat, must have their business affairs looked at, not only by the public, but also by authorities if necessary.
I would like to see her cleared, obviously, but I'd like to see full disclosure and transparency. None of this, I didn't inhale stuff going into...
Great reference there, Alan. You know, you had this company in Morocco that's been on everybody's civil rights watch list. Put $1 million toward the foundation last week to hold this event in Marrakesh. It doesn't end. I mean, this is bold.
What's the Clintons? What do you expect? Wouldn't you be disappointed if they didn't
do
this?
Is that acceptable?
No. And that's why we've got to get answers.
But the rules apply to everybody else but them. And even when they make agreements, they're honored in the breach. So, and the fact that she's now being protected from the press by her staff and sending surrogates out to answer questions she
doesn't have to
is supposed to
She's got a long road with little competition. It's different than the Republican side.
No, I disagree. When you're the only one out there, you need to speak up and stand.
Well, she will. At some point, she has to.
She can't hide behind the fact that she's going to answer questions when she feels it's necessary.
Well, I've said she's got to hold a news conference or answer those questions, but she has time.
But someone like you wants that sooner rather than later. I mean, that's what you're saying.
I mean, she has
Is
time
that days or
in
weeks?
the greater scheme of things, but I think the sooner the better. Get this off the plate. Let's focus on the issues. She said some things like she wants to overturn Citizens United and wants a pathway to citizenship. We should be discussing the issues rather than this.
I think that's a great point. In New Hampshire this week, you had a poll come out that said the 3 frontrunners on the Republican side are all within 3 points. In the bigger picture, if polls like that continue, that shows... the impact and effect of this story.
No question. And here's where Democrats are made their biggest error, I think, is putting their eggs in one basket. Hillary's the only game in town. Let's see how long that lasts. If other people get in the race, this is going to be a change situation.
Martin O'Malley wants to run. Jim Webb is talking about it. You still got Bernie Sanders, who I know you
serious candidates.
Well, I think Bernie is someone who we should be looking at as at least part of the important part of the conversation.
Do you think any of them have traction?
Not yet. Not yet. That could
they?
Change if there's more problems in the Clinton
Brad,
world.
do you?
Oh, I think once she is weakened to the point where others feel the need to jump in, they will jump in.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Back to our breaking news, okay? Alan Colmes, Brad Blakeman. Fellas, nice to see you on set here, by the way.
Thank you so much.
In New York.
Nice
all right, 20
you.
past. Here's Martha. Time